My name is Godslove, Emmanuel Bogobley. I'm an associate with the litigation team at AB Lexmall and Associates. As a firm, we practice with commercial litigation, and we advise clients across a range of sectors, from mining to aviation to telecommunications to tax, just a wide range. I'd say ease. So there's a lot of work that goes into preparing for a case. Like I said, I'm a member of the litigation team. What happens is, usually when you are served with a process from another lawyer, or you want to start a new case, you have to sort of research, find all possible angles in respect to that particular case. First of all, finding the authorities used to be cumbersome, because sometimes finding a specific principle, especially one that is not that has not been applied in a lot of cases, can be a bit difficult. And then today it's also just the angle you are going to come from. So with the AI tool, the idea was that it would cut short a lot of the time spent on some of these things. Yeah. It was easier, but it was a little overwhelming at first, trying to figure out how each feature works. For example, I used to strictly search for principles, as in rigidly, in the feature that allows you to search, and then when it comes to the one where you can ask questions, I would just ask questions for maybe areas that I was just not familiar with. But then as time went on, I realized that AI is supposed to make things easier, and it was actually becoming easier, because now sometimes I would even feed my thoughts into the ask Kwame, and then when it comes out, it will highlight maybe weaknesses that I hadn't anticipated and so on. So yeah, overwhelming at first, but it became much easier as time went on. Sometimes clients have a problem that have a very tight deadline. They need an answer, let's say by end of the day or by the following day. They are supposed to write a legal opinion. Legal opinions, typically, they involve a lot of research, one, and then two, when I'm done writing, somebody else has to review, and somebody has to review before finally it gets sent to the client. So with the use of Eskwai, what has happened is that the time that I would have spent researching is cut short drastically, because yes, I still have to do a bit of work, but then the point is, a lot of the initial things that I would have had to now go and search for, authorities and principles, and even argument structure, how to structure the legal opinion, all that is sort of cut short with the AI. And of course, there is a bit more accuracy. And so when that happens, what it means is that whoever will be reviewing my work too would spend less time reviewing, because at the very least, a lot of the initial research would have been on point and so on. So whereas previously there would be a lot of pressure to get the legal opinion to the clients by the end of the day, now it is much more feasible, because that's cut the time spent down. I would say less time spent, more accuracy means the clients are better satisfied. So whereas previously you may be tight on the deadline, so you may even miss the deadlines by a few minutes, as in the deadlines that the clients give you, or we need your expert opinion by, let's say, end of day today, and then because of the volume of work, it may be very tight. Now we are able to deliver faster. We are able to look at the problems of the clients from multiple angles that you might not have considered initially, especially considering the short timelines that they may give you. So at the end of the day, I would say the clients are better satisfied. Our firm is much more competitive, because in addition to our own expertise, we have, you know, an AI tool that is making our work easier. I would say, as a lawyer, considering how much using AI has actually improved my delivery and, you know, the quality of my work, I would say, you know, any lawyer or law firm that is looking to come on, they should come on, because you know, we have the expertise, that's true, but then having an AI tool that, you know, lets you cut down time for you to use your expertise elsewhere, it's a no-brainer for me.